awesome. We are live on YouTube, Bebcorp Harpery. Are we live on Instagram? Three, two, one. Are we live? You're now live on Instagram at Jaw the Harp. Welcome to Saturday night, Jaw Harp Live, where I'm playing jaw harps and jaw harp style musical instruments from around the world. I've been playing a little bit of Morchung, a little bit of Vargan this week. Also been concentrating on a couple harps that I made a while back and just postulating for future builds. I'm in the middle of a build right now. Hopefully next Friday I will complete it. This is harp I made a while back. I think in 2020. Really deep bass. 2022. Sam Healy says, "Where did the name Jaw Harp come from?" Absolutely love it. Well, Jaw Harp has a bunch of different names. Wherever you go in the world, they're going to have a different name. In Ukraine, they're going to go by the name Drimba. In most parts of Russia, Vargan, Kolpas, or mouth Kolpas in Kyrgyzstan. Everywhere in the world they have a different name. However, in English, the terms that have kind of been used for it as of late and throughout history are juice harp, jaw harp, and mouth harp. Like both the terms Jews and jaw harp come from an old English term, juga, which is like a shiny bauble or trinket, and they used it at one time to describe the jaw harp. So yeah, those terms came from that, and mouth harp is just another term that makes sense for them because it is kind of a harp-like object that is played on your mouth. I Am Smiley says, nice crackling tone. Nice crackling low one. Hello from Brunswick, Canada. Oh, cool. Hello, I Am Smiley. How are you? That's one I made, one of the deep butter bass or a butter bass. I think this one's somewhere around B1. But I've finally settled into this shape because it's the easiest for me to adjust. Hello from Iran. Oh, hello. Welcome. What time is it in Iran? I'm not familiar with what time zone that would be. And how's the weather out in Iran? And can you comment? Because I've had a lot of people comment on the YouTube that their jaw harp is from Iran as well. So are there any jaw harps available to you in Iran, or what can you use for mouth harps in Iran? Hello from Brazil. Oh, hello back at you, Franco Winkler. I've been working more on mutes this week, especially on really flexible ones where I can graze it and not kill it hardly at all. And it's kind of a sweet spot. I don't want to be coming right across here because it's going to stop it. But I just graze across or just barely let my finger touch. Probably just the top edge of one side as it vibrates out. What would I be doing there? It'd be like if I was saying yo 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 yo, like really bowling my mouth out. What am I doing there? It's like I'm going yuck 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 yuck. Like the set that like how it sounds like I'm yelling in there. That's actually me kind of doing the mouth shapes like I'm yelling like yeah yeah oh yeah. I'm just doing glottal stops and breathing there. GB211 says, "Hey man, you're really cool." Oh, thank you for that. Howdy from Ohio, says the Lax Saxon. Howdy back at you. Howdy from Kansas. The Gizzard Wizard joined. Oh, that's a cool name. I like that. Who are you? The Gizzard Wizard. I had my first gizzard as a kid. It was fried, I think, and bought from a convenience store in Nebraska. My dad's like, try some gizzards. I'm like, oh, gizzards aren't bad. Very chewy. Or does the Gizzard Wizard produce gizzards? Or is it a wizard with gizzards? Please comment below. What does the name Gizzard Wizard mean? Let's move on. This is a harp from Kyrgyzstan. I haven't on these. I've got an unboxing or a feature of them coming up. This is from a maker in Kyrgyzstan. I think his name is Bakat Najaratov, and they're really pretty melodic, really pretty dry. I think it's referred to as a kolpas out of Kyrgyzstan. Let's get the trigger shape on this. Kind of got the dinosaur head type, but kind of squash just a little bit. It flows pretty nicely. Wee-yo, whoa, 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 wee-yo, whoa, whoa, wee-yo, 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 whoa, wee-yo, wee-yo, wee-yo. GB211 says, did jaw harps arise across the world, arise independent of each other, or did one region invent them and spread them? I don't know. I know the oldest archaeological finds of them are from the Altai region of Russia, kind of in between Russia and China, but they're also found in Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, whole bunch of islands in the South Pacific, and from the indigenous people of Japan, the Ainu, or the indigenous Ainu people. How do you say that? But the Ainu people have their own version of it. Yeah, so it's found all over a lot of places. I get a lot of comments that it's a Turkic instrument, but I don't know. I think they mean Turkic, but not like from Turkey, because I don't know if there are any jaw harp makers in Turkey. I get a lot of comments that they're from Iran, but I have not found an Iranian maker. I would like to add any Iranian harps, any Turkish harps to my collection, but I haven't been able to find them. I think there's one maker in Turkey who does like Glazerin style flat fronted harps, but I haven't found any traditional Turkish makers. Orchard Guy 80 says, howdy, been a minute since I caught the stream, performed at my friend's solstice gathering a couple weeks ago and got my set recorded. Oh, cool. Can you like send that to me? I'd like to share that if there's any video of that. Cool. Can you do the Weezer riff? To which song? I guess I'm not one thing that I don't do a lot of is playing other people's songs. A lot of times I'm just improvising or just having fun with the instrument. But what song? Tilton Norris says I play the Snoopy harp, and sometimes it honestly works. I got lucky and found a good one after the bad Snoopy harps. Oh yeah, but yeah, I think that one of the biggest preventing factors in Snoopy's is they're just not sensitive and the reeds don't vibrate well. So if you even get like a similarly priced $15 Merchunga, let me see if I've got a Merchunga here. A Merchunga will blow that Snoopy out of the water for about the same price. Let me see if I got one that works. Yeah, it's not a very good one. Merchunga tend to range really big in value as well. And where's my good rhombus? Those are two harps that I've been needing to fix. Ooh, there's my little one. Neptune Chipotan sold me this one. This one was really melodic, if I remember. But no, the one I was going to suggest, it's low cost, is the Rhombus Merchunga. The one that, there it is right there. The one Nico Cornelius is always playing. And they're maybe $20 or $22, including shipping. The Rhombus Merchunga. Yeah, they're not bad. Really good. A lot of people really like them for bouncing them fast. I'm not really a one who leans a lot into really heavy outward play. See, what should I play next? We haven't been over to India yet. If I'm gonna vote with my money on a harp, I'd probably vote Mohan because 40, 50, 60 bucks will get you an awesome harp. Oh yeah, this is my draw starter. He didn't make very many draw starting harps, but some of them he had sent had a natural draw to them. The ending part where I'm yet it's actually the in breath. So I'm you Woodman Gabe 2023 just posted a great question to the Instagram. The question: does playing harps too much put strain on the harps and mess the harp tongues up? I would say any play to a harp is using the reed. Now there's a way you can do it where it's lower impact. Certain varieties of plucking toward yourself, plucking inward, are a little bit better on the reed. But even aggressive inward plucking, you'll get the trigger will often start to deform out a little bit, so it start to the tone will start to go flat a little bit, and you'll have to bend it back or just let it continue to bend. And aggressive outward plucking also, instead of moving the trigger back that way, it'll start to compress it this way here, and you'll get flexing hard here where it can break off right here at the tip or break off. Oftentimes outward play will break them off at the first third of it. But yeah, playing the harp in general is going to do some wear and tear to it, but oftentimes they don't have any deformation, even though I'm playing harps fast or aggressively because I'm really not pulling in hard, like overstretching the reed clear back here or pushing outward hard. So on my outward plucks, a lot of times I'm just brushing up against it. When you're hitting a harp, especially outward and causing compression like this, look what happens to the reed. And I'll do it on a more flexible reed one so you can see. When you really are hammering hard outward, look what happens to the reed. It bends it in this dimension and there. That's why you get this breakage sometimes here, sometimes in the first third, because you're compressing it in a way that it can't be compressed. But even if you're playing a flexible reed harp outward, and just barely catching it or playing in a very graceful manner, it's not going to put much wear and tear on the harp. Finally caught your live, says Drewby Drew. I hope you're not almost done. I am almost done. Me and my wife are watching a movie tonight. Every Saturday we watch a movie. One Saturday it's her choice, the other Saturday it's mine. So I try to keep live uploads to 15, 20 minutes. I'll probably go 20 on this. Sometimes I'll do 45 minutes, especially on the Sunday night Jaw Harp live. But yeah, our movie choice for today is my movie choice, one that came highly recommended, called Hundreds of Beavers. It's a silent movie and it's supposed to be really good and funny. Yeah, that is my choice. But back to stressing instruments. Neptune Chapotin of World Harps and at the band Third Pulse did a really good tutorial on Dan Moy. Because one thing I would say that I have had deformation on a lot of the Dan Moy I play. I'll get done playing, and if I'm playing it outward, they'll settle back into that position there. Or if I'm playing inward a whole bunch, it'll settle into that position. And I'll have to bend it back because I'm stressing it too much. And this one, you can see it even sits in a little bit this way, so I pluck it outward. He's saying when you pluck it outward, but instead of plucking it outward like this, pluck with the grain of the instrument. So you're plucking like this. If you want to pluck fast, you move your wrist to do that action. So if you're plucking your Dan Moy, pluck in line with it instead of plucking straight against it, and you'll get less deformation. The instrument's going to last way longer because I've destroyed a harp in one thing just saying, like, how hard can I play this Dan Moy? And I played it like that hard for 40, 50 seconds, and it eventually broke a part of it. So if you're plucking your Dan Moy, pluck in line with it. So know your instrument, know the feel of your instrument, know what your instrument does. But that's a good hack that I did not know. So a big thank you to Neptune Chapotin of World Harps and Third Pulse for posting that, because he's been over and he visits the places that make these, so he knows how they would play them. Because I've never been around a Hmong player or a person from Vietnam playing one of these instruments, so I've never seen them how they are supposed to be played. So my early tutorials on the Dan Moy were just basically, hey, I got this instrument. This is how it's played, I think. And well, now let's play a little bit of Dan Moy. You should do an extra 5 minutes for new subscriber, LOL. Sure, I'll do 5 minutes. How long? 18 minutes. Okay, yeah, we'll play another 5 minutes. Orchard Guy says, I'll post my Solstice performance clips to Facebook. I don't often get on Facebook, so if you message me or message the Harpery as to where that's at, I will check it out and maybe share it. That's cool. And here I'm plucking, but I'm plucking with it. Gonna lose them teeth doing that. Oh no, Dan Moy isn't even played up against the teeth. However, all the harps I play are probably not going to break your tooth. The harps that break teeth, Morsing, some of the Morchung, if you're careless, don't know what you're doing, or most definitely the Snoopy is the original tooth killer. Don't ever play a Snoopy. Yeah. Vibrations are just really transferred into your head. It feels like holding onto a 2x4 on a spring. But whereas a good harp isn't like that. It should be a finesse of vibration and not irregular hard vibrations. Dribby says, would love to see you play the Man of Constant Sorrow. Love that song. I do like that song as well. As from a great movie. What is that? Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? But yeah, I don't know how to do that. I'm a man of constant sorrow. 77 Mysteries said, when did you start? I think it was early of 2016, like maybe January, February 2016, perhaps. So, however many years that is ago. Is that 7 or 8 years? Probably 7 to 8 years. Or probably 8. Would that be? Let's play one more harp from Rajasthan. Here is Gorkharam, Brass Peacock Morchung. Drooby Doo says, watch the video on YouTube by an a cappella group, Home Free. They have a mouth harp in it. Oh, cool. If I remember later, I will check that out. There's little like stuttering middle breaths you can put in there sometimes. See if I can get it going on like single breaths and then double them up. Damn, like if you were to go that thing you're doing with your tongue, that restriction, that's what I'm doing there. I'll start without that restriction, then I'll add the restriction. Kind of open, or mouth more open, but open and close. And then that. Let's see, we can have one more minute. We're going to wrap it up with that. I love y'all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more harpery. Who or what got you into playing? Had a hernia surgery. Couldn't work for 7 weeks. Got a Hobby Lobby mouth harp, and then that spurred me to buy a Zalagi Chancellor from mouthmusic.com, which I don't think they're around anymore. Well, they might be. I don't know. I know they got taken over by a new owner. And then just it led to playing jaw harps, making jaw harps, dabbling in selling jaw harps as well. Anyways, I love y'all. Adios. It's a harp I made. Marie Millette says, when I watch your videos, I get better at the jaw harp. Oh, good. I'm glad. I hope they're helpful. I just kind of post things as I go and things I'm doing at the time, or things I'm interested in. I figure post videos on the jaw harp when you're learning about it and you're enthusiastic. But if I wait till I'm old, till I know more about the jaw harp to post videos, like, oh, then I probably won't have the energy to post them. So I always just post current things I'm doing. However, the video for last Friday, the unboxing, I was going through the YouTube video. I think there's like 1,500 to 2,000 videos on the channel, on the YouTube channel, and I came across a bunch of videos I hadn't published. So you'll see some previously unreleased videos that didn't get published, just coming out randomly in the future. Love y'all. Harp out. Last sax said, I just got a Gorka from the Harpery. Love it. Oh, cool. I'm glad you enjoy it. I will see you next Saturday for Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live, and I will see some of you on Sunday for Sunday Night Jaw Harp Live on the YouTube channel, The Harpery, and the TikTok channel.